Today is Saturday, April 15th. My name is Jay, and here's what happened this week in Hearthstone. Happy Expansion Week. Hope everyone is having a blast with the new Festival of Legends cards. While I have not played as much as I would like to, I'm hoping to get as many games in as I can this weekend. Don't dust your cards just yet. Associate Editor Nicholas Deck Weiss stated this week on Twitter, and I quote, "Wanted to remind folks of this. Just in case those of you who dust your rotating cards might want to hold on to them this time, at least until you see what's on the way. So something for the wild format and a new way to play these wild cards is coming on the pipeline." So I didn't do any major dusting this week, only because I have a surplus of arcane dust, but for those of you that absolutely need to get a few more arcane dust, offcurve.com has an excellent write-up on the cards that are most safe to dust right now. I will put a link in the description to the article below. Angry Chicken No More. Jocelyn from the Angry Chicken podcast this week announced that April 19th episode of the podcast will be their last. Their statement was, "It was a very difficult decision, but life is taking us in a different direction. Next week, April 19th, will be the final episode. This show and community has been such a huge part of my life for literally a decade. Hearthstone itself is in a great place right now, and I really do wish I could have kept things going forever, but life has other plans." The other week I congratulated them on their 500th episode, and now we are saying goodbye to an absolutely amazing show. I do want to thank everyone who has hosted the podcast, and every guest who's came onto the show, and I wish everyone the greatest success in everything they do. It was one of my absolute favorite podcasts, and listening to the group wax poetic about my favorite game each week really helped me on those crazy work commutes I used to have. Good luck and farewell, and I'm sure we'll see you soon. So, for those of you that do not know, living in a rock or didn't have Wi-Fi, the Festival of Legends expansion came out this week. Let's go over some of my initial thoughts. The coolest aspects of the expansion so far is the small, intricate details. The card pack opening animation for the Festival of Legends packs is just the greatest of all time. The guitar pick embedded in the packs, the different sounds playing while the pack opens depending on what's in the pack you were opening. It's my favorite card pack animation of all time so far. The game board is so much fun. I found myself roping accidentally quite a few times while looking for all the interactions, and will probably continue to do so for quite a while. My favorite game board. The card animations are just beautiful, and same with the card art. This is the first Hearthstone expansion where I have not found a piece of art that I wasn't totally enthralled with. I love every card. I opened about 170 packs, and while I got almost the entire expansion, I think I was missing 4 legendary cards. There was only 1 signature card in that entire section there. From what I'm seeing online too, I am not the only one. This is the same for a lot of people who opened a large amount of packs. I'm okay with this though, I believe. I think of how excited you will be when you actually open one of the signature cards. Reminds me of going to the store when I was younger and buying only 1 or 2 packs of trading cards and getting a card that I really wanted. It was a special feeling and something you boasted to your friends, "Look at the card I got." I have not felt this way for Hearthstone ever, because I know that with my expansion purchases and all the other cards and the dust, I will get so many, if not every one that I want. But with signatures, nostalgia all over again. For the past few days during expansion launch, 8 classes out of 11 total have a deck that is over a 50% win rate in bronze through gold. I am not seeing a lot of rogue, which was still a bit overpowered a few weeks before the expansion launch in my opinion, and warrior still has not gotten a foothold in the meta yet. I think we'll be pleasantly surprised with warrior though. I have seen a couple of high legend players totally dominate their opponents with a nice combo of Black Rock and Roll, Trench Stalker, Remornia Living Blade, and Lothamar Theron. I just don't think the deck has seen enough play to have the perfect balance of cards yet. I'm hoping a couple of warrior players will get out there and have the time and make this expansion really good for warrior and have it shine. I have a weekly video that comes out every week that discusses the top 5 decks of the ladder. I'm going to lightly tweak it a little bit upcoming for an expanded meta report type video. Stay tuned. So on Friday afternoon, Team 5 snuck in a quick little balance patch. In it, a few small tweaks were made to constructed format, just 3 cards. Vengeful Walloper, Construct Quarter, and Light Ray. I'm kind of curious if these 3 even needed these nerfs. especially since the only problematic card I see in these three is Construct Quarter. I know Team 5 has a lot more data than we do. It would be super curious to see the reasoning behind this. They also did a few buddies balances as well in Battlegrounds. Take a look at the patch notes, I'll link below, and tell me your thoughts. Okay, it is time to play Help Out This Week in Hearthstone for a chance to win stuff. Does everyone like free stuff? I know I do. Let's do another Tavern Pass giveaway. I'm going to ask you something a little bit different this time. I really want feedback on what additional content you would all like to view on this channel. I want to do several videos each week if possible. Right now I'm doing this weekly recap video and at least one video a week where I review and recap several decks for potential play to get you started on your ladder climb for the week. Would anyone want to see videos of me trying some of these decks, gameplay videos of when I actually get a few games in each week? Please let me know any and all suggestions for me to ponder on in the comments below. I'm going to pick a winner at random next week for a Tavern Pass or one of the smaller pack bundles in the shop if you already have the Tavern Pass. Thanks so much for all your support in the past few weeks. The channel is growing in all aspects and it's really something I'm enjoying doing. Until next time, good luck and have fun, and I hope to see you all in the tavern soon.